Hello, and welcome to my channel. I'm Mandy Grace, the author of a retelling of the legend of Robin Hood, known as Return to Sherwood. It's the middle of October. I don't know how we got here, but it's the middle of the month, which means it's time for my mid-month chit-chats, where I drink some tea out of this very specific mug, and I chat to a camera, which sounds odd, but that's what happens. So, in the world of writing this month, I saw the beginnings of the book trailer for Return to Grace earlier this week, which was super exciting, and I'm very excited to see the finished product and then to share it with everyone. Very excited about that. And then I've been working on getting ready to write my King Arthur story in November for NaNoWriMo. I got through a handful of things that I wanted to read in order to be familiar with the story, like the Fairy Queen, among others. But I haven't gotten through any of the things I wanted to watch at all, because I started with the Merlin show, and it's very charming, and I like it, and for the first, half a season, I was like, this is a great show, it's kind of quaint and quirky and adorable. And then I got bored. Genuinely bored. And I'm halfway-ish through season 2, and I'm just kind of waiting for something to actually happen, because it's just, there's no overarching theme or plot. I mean, maybe there's supposed to be, but there's not. And it's frustrating, because they're very stagnant characters. I've made it almost through 2 complete seasons, and no one has changed, no one has learned anything, or grown in any way, or even gone the opposite direction and become bitter and angry, or whatever. Like, no one is different whatsoever than they were at the very beginning. Everyone is so stagnant, and I can't take it. And then the episodes themselves are basically pointless, because there's no bigger plot pulling them all together. There's no story being told here, it's just a random one-off adventure. So I could skip episodes and the story would not change. I mean, I haven't skipped any, but I could. This was not supposed to be a rant about the Merlin show. Anyway, oh no! This is what I get for ranting. I just spilled my tea. It's not the first tea stain on this floor. Probably won't be the last. Anyway, that was a good distraction from the rant that I was getting into. So anyway, I haven't gotten through watching things because I got stuck in Merlin, and I got bored with Merlin, so I've sort of been forcing myself to watch it, which makes it go really slowly. And then I don't really have time to read the long list of things that I wanted to read. I don't know. There's just a lot of, research things that I wanted to get done, and I haven't gotten done. And at this point, I'm kind of okay with it, but also I'd like to cross things off my list. So I'm sort of okay with it, and sort of wishing that I had time to actually do these things, and that these things were more enjoyable. The Merlin show honestly is reminding me of reading the Fairy Queen, because I really liked the Fairy Queen for the first couple hundred pages, and then I was just bored to tears because it went on and on and on, pointlessly. Except at least in the Fairy Queen, people were learning things, and there was character development, and people changed over time based off of their experiences and the way they interacted with people, and that's my nano project. I am trying to watch the Merlin show, among other things, and read things to get prepped for it, but I've also got a rough outline at this point, and a few of the characters. I'm doing a King Arthur story, so you would think I already have a cast of characters to work with. But I'm being very selective about who I'm pulling into my story and how I'm pulling them into my story. So really, I only have about 4 characters that I know for certain who they are and what they're going to be doing. In reading, I have no time to read anything. I've read 1 book this month so far. I plan on reading another shortly, though, because I'm doing Frankenstein for a book club. Kind of. It's supposed to be for a book club. I missed the first book club discussion because I forgot that it was happening. Oh, the only other thing that's really happened in this last month happened today. I mean, it wasn't today for you because this goes live on Saturday, and it's Wednesday when I'm filming it. But, last night sometime, yesterday evening, I don't know, I saw the, Find My Writing Community hashtag that Adrienne Young, and who's her CP? I don't remember. Kristen something? Don't remember. Anyway, the point is, I saw this hashtag that was going to be launching and people were getting excited about this event that was happening. Anyway, so I decided to participate in it, and I typed up a thing and scheduled it to come out today, and it did. And then today I was following the hashtag and commenting on as many as I could. There's like 500 or more posts the last time I looked. And I probably commented on a couple hundred of those because I was trying to share the love of writing and everything. It also helped that 90% of the posts that I saw were fantasy writers. And fantasy is my favorite genre, so I was like, ooh, yes, I love you all. Anyway, but because of that whole hashtag experience, I have not been able to catch up on my notifications on Instagram all day long, because I would comment, as I said, on like 200 plus different, posts, and then they would reply to me and like my comment, which are two different notifications, and then other people would comment on it as well, and then they were coming over to my profile and commenting on my post, and there was just a lot happening, and it was super fun, and I loved it, but it was overwhelming. I could not keep track of what was happening, and at one point I ended up commenting on one girl's post as she was commenting on mine, and then I saw that she had commented on mine because I got the notification, so I jumped over to reply to her, and then she commented on the comment that I had made on hers, and we were talking to each other twice. It was highly entertaining. The whole thing was chaotic and super fun, and I probably still have more notifications over there, which I will go look at when this video is over. I like getting to know other writers, being able to bounce story ideas off each other, or just encourage each other and be like, hey, you write fantasy? Me too. You like retellings or historical or whatever. Anyway, the point is, we all encourage each other and it's fun. It kind of reminded me of the whole NaNoWriMo vibe, where it's just a bunch of people writing and encouraging each other, and it's the best time of the year. I adore NaNoWriMo. It's amazing. And today, just the whole we're all writers, let's encourage each other vibe just reminded me of NaNoWriMo, and I loved it. Going to drink what's left of my tea here. There's really not much left in here, you guys. I poured 90% of this cup onto my floor. I should have left it up here. It was fine up here. Why did I put it on the floor? Look at this. Or don't look at it. It's horrifying. I should clean this up now. That's basically my mid-month chit-chat. Lots of fun things are happening for Return to Grace and the publication and stuff, and then I'm so bored by the research for my NaNoWriMo story, but it's fine.